it's a little bit more advanced, right? A little bit more advanced, nothing too crazy, still very basic, right? Very simplified. Now we're getting into Wyckoff accumulation, and this ties into an uptrend. This ties into an uptrend because in an uptrend, before the market creates that trend, it needs to accumulate, right? It needs to accumulate. It needs to accumulate buyers, right? And what that looks like is something like this, right? It combines consolidation to a degree, right? It combines consolidation or liquidity. That's when the market is moving sideways, not really giving you higher highs or higher lows. It's building up liquidity, right? It's respecting the support and resistance. It's accumulating. And then all of a sudden, price sweeps all the lows, right? And then it breaks above the highs. That's accumulation, right? This schematic. Sometimes the lows may be a little bit lower, the highs may be a little bit higher, something like that. You know, it may look a little funky, but overall, it's still accumulating, right? Not really making any type of movement. And when you see something like this, especially once we break the highs, you want to go ahead and mark up that lowest low point, okay? And then the highest high point right there. And you can also extend it back just to make it look more clean, right? Just to gather all of this noise into one box. You want to see it as one box, right? And then we sweep beneath the lows, taking out these lows, and we break above the highs. Once that happens, that's called your accumulation. And this also tends to happen right before the uptrend starts. I've never seen the market move up without first doing this, right? The market always creates something like this first and then moves up. And then what that will look like, let's see, when I drag this down, you'll see this, and then you'll start to see the higher high, the higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, right? You'll see the accumulation, and then you'll start to see the uptrend, right? You'll start to see that each and every single time. And typically at every low, there's another accumulation schematic, right? So this same setup you see here is being repeated at every higher low to continue the uptrend, okay? And what that looks like on the live charts, I'll show you right now as well. See some examples here, because you know Nas loves to accumulate, See some solid examples for you. It's all over, but I want to find a really good one for you. It all started, right? This whole uptrend. Let's go back to the daily. This whole uptrend started down here, and then even this one. It all started. Let's actually go back to the very beginning. Okay, we had nasty accumulation, or we had consolidation, or it's accumulating, and then we swept all these lows and these lows, and then we finally broke above the highs, right? So what do? Mark up the lows that were swept, and you want to mark up the highs as well. Boom. And then extend it to the right, just in case price wants to come back, because this accumulation also serves as our entry for buys, right? It serves two things. And then after that happens, there's a lot of more, there's more higher highs and higher lows, right? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. We did come back, we dropped lower, but it's still respecting this original accumulation. Tried to go up higher, couldn't make it, came all the way back down again, still respecting this, and then continued to make higher highs and higher lows. And then price has not come back ever since, right? Still making those higher highs and higher lows. So that's accumulation, okay?